Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is the third part of the Garry's Mod dedicated server setup and installation guide. This time round we're covering add-ons. So I'm going to be telling you about, in my opinion, the simplest and the best way of installing add-ons on your server. There are loads of different other ways, but this is probably the best. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to Browse the Workshop, and you're going to want to favorite or subscribe to at least one item. So let's look up TTT submarine. So this is a map that I like, so submarine, there we go. And so you'll see that I've already favorited and subscribed to this, but you pick something that you want on your server and you do the same. And then we want to go back here, go to Browse the Workshop, and we want to go to Browse Collections, and we want to create a collection. So I'm going to call this Garry's Mod Dedicated Server Maps. I'm going to pick an icon. It can be anything. It should ideally be square and, you know, all this business. And I'll just call this blah, which is just some text. And this is server content. So save and continue. And what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to add the item that we've just selected to the collection. You have to do at least one. So TTT submarine, I'm going to add it, and then I'm going to click save and continue. And I don't worry about a background image, it's not necessary. So then we publish it. And so now we've got this collection. Now that we have one collection, let's go and create a second. So browse collections, create collection, and so Garry's Mod dedicated server content. So this is going to be like an overarching collection. This is going to have all of the other collections inside it, just so that you can separate out your content and make it nice and clear and simple. So inside of it, we're going to put Garry's Mod dedicated server maps, and we're going to save and continue. And again, no background image. And so what will happen is we're going to tell our Garry's Mod server to load this collection, this outermost one, and then it'll go through all of the linked collections and load the content in those. And so as an example of that, let me bring up my collections. So I have Wolfsea Complete Collection, Models Pack, TTT Pack, Map Pack, all that business. So this is my overarching one. And it loads all of these here. And it also loads these items. These items are just ones that you want everywhere and don't really fit into a category. So workshop download scripts, game modes, all that business. Okay, and then once you have your outermost one here, you're going to want to go to share, and you're going to want to know this number here. So copy that, put it in Notepad, remember that. Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go and register an API key. So this is necessary for your Garry's Mod server to be able to load this collection. So Firefox. Okay, so you'll want to log in. And you do all your two-factor business like you should have. If you don't have it, go and set it up. Like, losing your Steam account is an awful lot. Like, some people put thousands of pounds of games in their accounts and then they just lose them. So you want to register an API key. So it'll be nice and simple. You put a domain name in. I'm just going to go like example.com. And here you go. So it is an API key. And your domain. The domain doesn't matter if you don't happen to own a website, not to worry. I don't think they enforce checking whether the domain is actually valid. So you could use the exact same as me if you don't have a domain. One thing of note is do not share this. So the moment that this video is over, I'm going to revoke this key by clicking this button. This is private, don't share it with anybody. If you're asking for support, don't share it, don't put it in comments. Just keep it to yourself and only use it for its intended purpose. People can use this key to impersonate you online. You don't want to ruin the two-factor, you don't want to ruin your password by putting this anywhere. People use this for CSGO trading bots, they use it for all sorts of things, so keep it private, keep it safe, you know. In fact, I'm going to revoke it right now. And yeah, keep it safe, keep it secret. Okay, so now that you've registered your API key, I'm going to quickly show you the two parameters that will go in your start script. So you've got your collection ID here. So this will be the one that you've created and stored. And then you put your API key in, which is a super duper long hexadecimal string, which you should definitely keep private if you want your account to be safe. So yeah, you'd add this to your start script. It'll come up in the start script video. Finally, you're going to want a download script. So I highly recommend this one here. It works. It just does the job. Basically, this saves you having to write your own download script. Normally, what you have to do is you have to go resource.add_workshop and then the ID of each add-on individually, and so you end up with like a super long script which you have to maintain yourself. It's just a pain, so use this, it works, just yeah. And beyond that, that is you adding add-ons to your server. It'll all get tied together in the start script video, but I hope this has been helpful and informative, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.